In a show of commitment to the democratic process and despite the showers of rain, the Esama of Benin, an honorary Romanian consul to Edo and Delta states of Nigeria, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Usawari Benedion, along with his wife Lady Cherry, cast their votes at Okwedion polling unit in Okada. The Esama commended the peaceful conduct of the election, appreciating the orderly atmosphere.
We're so happy for the orderliness. Look, very peaceful.
The APC candidate for Ovia Federal Constituency, Barrister Mosadek Benedion, voted as early as 9 a.m. She described the voting process as seamless and commended residents for turning out to participate in the exercise.
We've had a great number of people come out. Thank God the weather has held up, so that has been in our favor. So we're expecting to see good results.
Voting took place as well at Ikaladeran Primary School, Iguomo, Egbeta, Uhe, Utese, and other units without any major incidents in the polling units visited. Some polling centers recorded impressive turnout of voters who voted for their preferred candidates. The voting process was generally calm and orderly. From Arosa Primary School, Iguadolo, I now hand you over to my colleague Jolade Ojo, who covered other areas of Ovia Northeast local government.
Monitoring of the by-election in Oluku Ward 6, Ovia Northeast, reviewed a generally peaceful atmosphere across multiple polling units. INEC officials arrived promptly with all election materials, while security personnel, including the Nigerian Police Force, NSCDC, and other agencies, provide effective coverage throughout the day. At Owina Primary School, covering Units 7, 30, and 31, and Eresoyen Primary School, Units 2, 3, and 4, voters and party agents interacted peacefully with a moderate voter turnout recorded in these locations. However, a contrasting scenario was observed at Ekosodin Primary School, Units 11, 12, and 13, and Ekeadolo Primary Healthcare Center, Units 18 and 22, where voter turnout was significantly low. The Ovia Northeast local government chairman, Omori Igbinake, alongside some voters, praised the electoral process, highlighting the early arrival of officials and the orderly conduct throughout the election.
You can see that the election is going on smoothly, peacefully.
No, it was smooth. Even from the beginning, they came on time, they started on time, and the turnout has been very impressive. And nobody is harassing any person, every person is happy.
There will be no fight or quarrel. I want to also appeal to INEC that they should continue this consistency.
See the electorate, they are exercising their franchise. No problem at all. The area is cool and calm.
The Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 5, Sama Gaba Dogo, monitored the conduct of the Edo by-election. He expressed satisfaction with the peaceful conduct of the election.
IGP, and I'm carrying out his instruction. So far, so I'm highly impressed.
For updates on the by-election from Ovia South-West, I now hand over to my colleague, Efusa Wangwe.
In some polling units and wards visited in Ovia South-West local government area, which include Igwabazua, Udo, and Everons, the process went on smoothly. At the voting station in Igwabazua Primary School, the electorate had converged as early as 8:49 in the morning to identify their names. Shortly afterward, accreditation and voting commenced across the various units. The situation was the same at Igwabazua West Ward, where the deputy governor cast his vote. Unlike other polling units in the area, the turnout of voters at Igwabazua West Ward was impressive, even as the process was peaceful. The beavers machine was put into maximum use at the voting center. The story was, however, different in some areas where some hiccups that were noticed were, however, corrected. The Edo State Deputy Governor Dennis Idahosa described the election as peaceful.
The process has been seamless and is peaceful, orderly. And you can see the huge turnout. We thank God for the nice weather and also the Ovia people that have come out to vote, to participate in the process, the exercise, and so far everything is good.
Others also applauded the election process in the area.
In my ward, particularly my unit, the election has been very peaceful, very calm. Voters have come out in their numbers to exercise their civic responsibility.
Since we started, to the glory of God, the election has been very, very peaceful, and the turnout is very, very impressive. So we are happy with the conduct of this election. We have never even recorded any incident of no machines not working whatsoever. Everything is going fine. That will go smoothly.
At the time of the report, sorting and counting of ballot papers have commenced.
For more reports in Igwebe, Ewatu, and Ewoimi, Ikpaosa Ogiagbe is standing by.
The electorate in Edo South-East local government area turned out en masse to exercise their franchise in the Edo Central Senatorial district by-election. At Ikeken Primary School Ward 2 Units 7 and 8 Ewohimi, accreditation and voting were peacefully conducted. The APC candidate for the election, Dr. Joseph Ikbea, voted at Idumoyasele Primary School Ward 3 Unit 4 Ewatu, after which he volunteered comments on his appraisal of the exercise.
Everybody is voting very well, no problem. It's going very smoothly. No cause for alarm, and I'm quite sure by the grace of God, I'll be victorious.
The election was also peaceful at Utatan Primary School Ward 4, Units 1, 2, 3, and 4, Igwebe, Ekeken Primary School Ward 1, Units 1, 2, and 3, Egwari Primary School, Ekmo, Ward 10, Units 1, 2, and 3. Some of the voters described the election as free, fair, and credible.
INEC has done very well in organizing the election, so we don't have any complaints at all. The materials came right on time.
The election is going on smoothly. Around 8 o'clock today, they commenced, and people has been voting. You can still see the feed. They are still voting. It has been very, very smooth, fair, clean, and clear.
Voting has been on since 9 o'clock. No problem anywhere. Everywhere is calm, and people are voting without intimidation.
This is one of the most free and fair elections I've ever seen. You can see the process is very free and fair. Everybody is happy. Everybody voted. As you can see, we're almost done here in Ward 10 Ekmo.
Members of the National Election Observer monitored the election, while security personnel were on the ground to ensure smooth conduct. At Egwari Primary School, Ekmo, Ward 10, Units 1, 2, and 3, voting has concluded and sorting has commenced. For more on Edo Central Senatorial by-election, I hand over to my colleague Chris Omije.
The Edo Central Senatorial by-election, which took place across the district today, Saturday 16, 2025, saw a large turnout of voters eager to exercise their franchise. A visit to several polling units, including Ward 4, Unit 1 to 4, at Egwari Primary School in Ekpoma, Ward 6, Unit 1 to 6, at Idumebo Primary School, Irua, Ward 5, Unit 1 to 14, at Idumokoje Girls Primary School in Uromi, and Otohimi Primary School in Ugboha, shows that election material arrived early. By 8 a.m., both accreditation and voting commenced promptly and simultaneously. Some minor hiccups were encountered when a few beavers machines malfunctioned early in the day, but these issues were swiftly resolved, allowing the voting process to continue without significant disruption.
So far, so good. The election has been very peaceful. Though we have about in Unit 6, the beavers is not working.
As early as 7 a.m. this morning, the INEC staffs, they were already here, and the security men. Exactly at 8:30 a.m., accreditation started.
I even came to this booth late, and I met the INEC materials and INEC officials already in the polling booths. They are up today, and I want to believe that things are moving smoothly.
So far, vote is ongoing, and the INEC has conducted itself very well. Just a few hiccups here and there.
It's been peaceful. The enthusiasm is there from the electorates.
So far, so good. The election has been peaceful, and this morning when I got here, everything has been going smoothly. The materials were all here. The accreditation were going smoothly.
Voter turnout in Edo and West particularly is quite massive and impressive. All the beavers are working, and all the security agencies, they are on ground to monitor what they are doing.
Several senatorial candidates from major political parties expressed satisfaction with the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and the security agencies deployed for the election.
Well, I mean, as you can see here, people are trying to exercise their franchise, and it's going on smoothly here. We vote, but this is just one out of 14 units. We are here.
As long as there's no fight, there's no violence, everything, at the end of the day, God's will prevail.
They turned up early, but what we have seen is okay. But problems happen during coalition. So in the units, everything is going on well. The report I'm getting is everything is okay. Yeah, people are buying votes and harassing our people, but it's okay. I have said I don't believe in buying votes.
As at 3 p.m., voting was still ongoing in some areas, with the officials optimistic that the process will be completed within the stipulated time frame. For update in Kano, I hand over to Abdul Ibrahim.
Suspected thugs who attempted to disrupt the by-election on Saturday in Shanono local government area of Kano State were arrested. This operation is part of the ongoing efforts to guarantee a peaceful and credible election process in the states. Authorities have confirmed that the suspects remain in custody as investigations continue. For more updates in Kaduna State, I now hand over to Nama Mohammed.
The by-election in Chikun Kajuru, Kaduna State was necessitated by the death of the former representative Ikene Adamu last year, leaving the seat vacant. At the same time, another by-election took place in Basawa, Zaria Ward to fill in a Kaduna State House of Assembly seat. To ensure a smooth and transparent process, the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC distributed voting materials as early as 7 a.m. By 8 a.m., polling units were fully set up with ballot papers and result sheets available, and security agents observing the processes closely to maintain order. Voters and party agents expressed satisfaction with INEC's early preparations, commending the timely distribution of material as a positive step toward the credible election. However, the exercise was not without incident. Earlier in the day, security agents apprehended a suspected political agent accused of orchestrating a vote-buying scheme. According to Mansur Hassan, spokesperson of the Kaduna State Police Command, the suspect, identified as Shehu Hatangi, was arrested at a hotel along Turunku Road in Kaduna Metropolis. Authorities recovered over 25 million naira in cash allegedly intended to influence voters in the Chikun Kajuru by-election. Police stated that during preliminary interrogation, Hatangi confessed and pleaded for leniency. From Kaduna, Muhammad, ITV News.